Welcome everyone to race number 8 of the Cup Classic. We are here at the Martinsville Speedway.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there's the command to fire up engines. Here we go. Field is set and they're rolling right off. Ryan Butcher is on pole for today's race. Rosario is there on the 30, starting in the outside row. So after North Wilkesboro, David Davison still the points leader by 35 points, so still a pretty big points lead. Mary Keller moves up to third, gaining 2 spots. Ryan Butcher, the pole sitter, has moved up 4 spots, is up to third. As the pace car is already pulling in, Toby Miller 4th, Stephen Oakes is 5th. Chris Sang, the winner, 28 spots gained with his victory. Alright, we're ready to go green. Another short track race on the schedule. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're underway. Oh, 3 wide. Looks like we're about to go 4 wide for second place. Oh, and there's trouble. There goes the 5 car on the wall. And the yellow is out on lap number 1. And Ryan Butcher will easily take it. And we'll take a look at the replay. So checker lighting blaze in the 5 car. Let's take a look from the helicopter view. So we see that there's a 26. And look at these guys, they're going 3 wide off the start. So the 26 gets into the 3. 5 car gets hooked by the 3 cars sideways coming off turn 2. And then both of them hit the wall and go around. 5 and 3 car, where have we seen that before? Well, he just noses it into the wall there. It wasn't a hard hit, but still put a pretty big dent in it. Let's go on board with the 26 of Eberheimen. He just hooks the 3 car pretty much all the way through turn 2. Laid off, but still sideways, trying to save it, but definitely not on the 3 car there. But it wasn't a big wreck, kind of stalled out the field, some of them at least, but other than that, no further incident after that. Okay, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green, so all 42 cars still out there, no one's a lap down, no mechanical failures it looks like. Here we go. Pace cars coming in, getting ready for the restart. Flags out, back underway. Go to 88, tight off of turn 2. Might have just missed the wall there, no damage. E1 will take advantage of that. And we'll open to the top 5. Alright, got ourselves a green flag lap. Ryan Butcher leading this race. Here's the 30 car with Willis there. Started second, currently third with the 17, Jonathan Wong. Currently the 17 team is 36 on the points, only one top 10 to his name. Got a car on pit road. I think I saw a red car, could be the 25. The 75. Way up the track, Colin Jones goes. Actually a handful of cars are down pit road. Might have been penalty. Yeah, they probably got flagged on the restart. So almost a 7/10 of a second lead for Ryan Butcher. 3 cars are 1 lap down at the moment. Close gap just a tiny bit that lap. Long able to drive away from the 30 car as well. Sicilian 31 in 4th, 5th place. Raleigh Sampson. 41 of Johnny Cox is up to 6th. Sasha Bright has dropped to 7th. Josh Harmon is 8th. Alan Green is 9th, and Eric Monaco is currently 10th. As your current top 10 as they run. 88 car all over the back end of that 41. 7 cars on the tail of the 88. Getting it down to under half a second at the moment. Ryan Butcher running a slightly higher line. Ooh, a little bit too high there. That's going to allow Wong to close in. And tries to get a nose underneath in turn 1. Not close enough to do it. Don't want to be making mistakes like that. So just about 3/10 ahead. Here's the back of the pack, a few of the lap cars. So the 37, the 75, and the 94, they were all on pit road. There's a 5 car who wrecked, is fading back. There's a 3 car also. Got a handful of cars that have damage, probably because of them stacking up under yellow. Here's our points leader in the 4, David Davison, currently running 31st. He is a 20.0 average finish, but he is the points leader. Actually, it's not too terrible actually compared to everybody else. But it's still pretty high. Well, he does have the 2 wins, and both of his wins also came where he sat on the pole, so he's got an extra 10 points for that as well. Alright, Butcher slowly gaining back his lead a bit. That time around, just over 4/10. Currently 41 points back behind the leader. A victory today would definitely put him up to the top spot. Yeah, the past few races for David Davison have been so good. So far, 7 races complete. Both his top 5s and top 10s came at his victories. He's the only driver with more than 400 points, but that could change today. Slowly closing in on the tail end of the field. The 5 car has now been shuffled out. Very likely to be the next car to be put a lap down. Other big movers after North Wilkesboro, Paul Perry with his 2nd place finish gained him 15 spots, moving up to 8th place. Max Anderson moved up 10 positions up to 16th. Sasha Bright gained 11, is up to 13th at the points. And the drivers who lost a lot, Ibrahim 16 positions to 25th. Sam Oscan 13 spots lost, 23rd. Tony Green 12 spots lost, he is 32nd. Colin Bear drops down 10 positions. As the 37 we see is back on pit road. This time it has to be something mechanical. 71 we saw a tire. Nothing on the 37 here. Can't be DQ'd because if it was, that would have happened several laps ago. More than several. And other drivers, Aaron Monaco losing 9. Dropped him to 20th. Jonathan Wong has closed back in. All over the back bumper here. Let's see if he can get the lead this time. So no word on the 37 yet. He is in his pit stall. He is now 3 laps down. Runs way too high up and through turns 3 and 4. That will cost him a lot of time there. And there's a 5. Here's a 37. Just coming back out. What does it say this time? Well, 22's got issues now. And caution. Our 2nd yellow of the day. That took quite a while to get. Alright, pace car is not coming out. Oh, there he goes. Alright, Ryan Butcher's the leader. Let's take a look at the replay. So, Cam Palmarsh on a 22. We just saw in the chat box that he had a tire problem. And so he veers down low. But then, oh wait, what is he doing? Did he just stopped in front of the 2 car? So he ends up wrecking. And then we're not done yet. There's Toby Miller. Hits him pretty hard. Smoke coming out. That's definitely going to take him out of the race. But we're not done yet. These guys come to a stop. 26 Ibrahim just squeezes by. Okay, Campbell Marsh reverses. Just causes a huge scramble. Okay, no. Okay, that was pretty much it. Ibrahim, I thought more cars were involved in that one. Ibrahim made a pretty poor choice going to the outside instead of the inside because he was the only one to tag the 22 after that. Oh, besides the 12 car, of course. How about Toby Miller? You have Toby Miller in the 12, who is 4th in the points, losing 2 positions. Was running 19th at the time. And this will definitely cost him quite a bit more today. As he catches the 22 in a bad spot. Let's go on board with the 2 car of Nathan Orman. I don't know why the so the 22 Marsh, he comes down low. He has to go down pit road, but he just brakes in front of the 2 car, and he just hooks him and puts him in the wall. Well, kind of put himself in the wall. Of course, that's not Orman's fault. But yeah, that was pretty strange right there by Campbell Marsh. But that's our second yellow of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, coming to the green here. So there's the 12 and the 22. They're out of the race. Lap cars are going to be there. They are. So there's going to be a big problem here with the leaders. Got 4 of them. Got to restart on the inside. Flags out, back underway. Oh, Ryan Butcher got off to a really good start. He cuts down low. Perfect. Best case scenario right there. Everyone else is going to get jammed up. And caution comes right back out. Newhall trying to get there. He might actually have a chance. Oh, so close. Won't get it there. Alright, we'll take a look at the replay. So right off the start, you can probably guess why they're getting penalties here. They keep running wide up the turn. Then the 4 and the 98 kind of made a little bit of contact. And then there's the 20 and the Tony Green. And both of them into the inside wall just when they pass the start-finish line. Got to figure out how to fix that. Because they're getting penalties for just running wide like that. It's kind of weird. They didn't really touch, actually. So Bear goes around off the nose of the 28. Pretty par hit too. So a third caution. We'll take you back to the restart. Light should come off this time, and it does. Alright, so that was a really good restart for Ryan Butcher, but unfortunately the caution came right back out. We have to try again. See if we can do it for the second time. All the lap cars are Fords, and the leader is a Ford. Don't want to screw over your own manufacturer here, so see how they fare. You still want to get their laps back too, you know. Green flag. No, not this time. 75 and 94 will get by. Jonathan Waller, they're all boxed in too. So can't quite make a move yet unless they can sneak underneath like the 30 car. Found a gap. Has the inside. Oh no, they're gonna wreck into the wall. Hangs on to it. That looks like a really good opportunity to snag the lead, but a lot of damage on that 30 car. A lot of damage. You can see a couple cars on pit road. Pretty sure they've been black flagged. Yes, a lot of cars. 5 of them it looks like. So Butcher's still leading. Jaron Cowden unable to take advantage on that restart. So Newhall is back on the lead lap for now, and he's just praying for a yellow. cars, more of them getting in the way. Fisher in the 18. I think he's already a lap down. Yes, he is. 39th. The 81 has moved up to 3rd. Sasha Bright is 4th, and 5th place is now Johnny Cox. See a lot of bent up rear ends, but they're still hanging strong for the time being. There's a 7 trying to get 10th place here. So Newhall is actually driven away from 16 and Ryan Butcher. He's got also a pick in the way here, so Ryan Butcher having a pretty good lead here, just about a second. He's led everything so far. And there's a yellow. Well, not good for Butcher, but it's great for Newhall. And there it is, 4th caution of the day. And we'll take a look at the replay. The 9 car of Alexander Rowe. So they're 3 wide trying to get by the 37, and then the 4 David Davison pretty much dumps Alexander Rowe, but he ends up wrecking himself too. Just in the mid-pack at the time. Both cars able to recover pretty quickly, but let's rewind this a little bit more. Just trying to see if there's any contact between these two. A little bit, yeah, a little bit, but it wasn't so serious. But the 4 still hooked the 9 car, and he goes head on into that wall. Those two are pretty close to getting involved. These 3 make it through, and that's about it. Okay, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, come to the green here. So the 9 cars now out. So 3 of them in total. Gonna have a lot of lap cars gonna restart on the inside here. This should be interesting. Calvin now he leaves the inside row. He's got a good opportunity to get a lap back. Ira Hyman probably gonna be slow. Hodak we know is gonna be slow. The rest are gonna be probably gonna be fast. Green flag is out. Back underway. Sanford looking in the middle to get to the 17. Got a car smoking in a pit road here. Don't know who that is. One of them at least. Let's see. 27 car. Jonathan Wong is clear and the caution is out. Caution flag waves and the 94 gets by. He'll beat the 16 to the line. And the yellow flag waves for the 5th time. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. So it was Rosario Zera in the 30 car again. This time she fully wrecks. Was running in 9th and gets turned by the 7 car right in front of the 10. 10 car gets collected and 30 gets pinned into the wall. And was running in the top 3 all day until nearly getting taken out, but hung on. But then got worse right here with Josh Harmon in the 7, getting in the back end of that 30. No doubt that damage is slowing her down a bit. Then with the 10 car, you have to get squeezed into the wall there. So our 5th caution of the day, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So there's only 27 cars on the lead lap. 27 with a clutch issue. Sarah Taylor now on the inside. Pretty clean car, so should be easy to get by Ryan Butcher. A lot of cars on the inside here. Alright, here we go. Green flag. A really good jump there for Ryan Butcher, and he cuts down low. Perfect. He nailed the restart. Oh, but here comes the 8 car, Paul Perry. Not coming back down pit road though. Okay, we're good. Just see everyone just scrambling. Taylor was trying really hard to get that spot, get that lap back. 3 wide here, but not for position. The 40 car of Anderson trying to send it down low. Way up the track. And the caution flag waves. Gonna be less than 10 to go on the restart. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Well, David Newhall is getting a lap back. Didn't last that long. He was in 35th. Let's take a look here. The 33 and the 87, they got together. So that got into the 75, and he's tipped right over, and upside down he goes. The way this race has been going, I thought we're not going to have a flip. So he slides down the back straightaway, gets back on all 4 wheels, keeps on going, but you could tell that car is destroyed. No other one, or nobody else wrecked there. That sucked for Newhall there. He's trying to gobble up as many spots as he can get. But he gets caught up in the 87 and the 33, getting together. And just got him in the right angle, just enough to flip that car over. And the 77 just scratched him right there. And that car just kept spinning around and whatnot on its roof. On board the 33 of Lyle Austin, driver who has not started the first 2 races, was running in 12th at the time, and the 87 being 11th. No, I think he was back a lap down. Right. That might explain why he was so far ahead of these cars. So anyways, actually TV2 might give us a pretty good angle. Yes, it will. Yeah, just wedge at 87, hit the wall, and tip the car right over. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. 26 at Ibrahimon, valve issue, so another car with mechanical failure. Gonna restart exactly 10 laps to go. If that caution came out a lap earlier, then they have one more shot at it. But it'll be single file. Green flag. So Taylor with a really good jump, quickly jumps down low. Max Anderson is there too. Yeah, they didn't want to be denied here. Battle for third. Or second. Down to the wall with a good drive off the top side. Ryan Butcher's in trouble now. Whoa, watch out, you're not clear. Yeah, no reason to go up high. For the 2 Pontiacs. Well, remember, Pontiac is GM, so kind of helping the 17, but Ryan Butcher clears the 40. And Wong goes way up high, and Sasha Bright will take second. Oh, not at the line. Well, might do it this time, actually. And clear. Well, they'll need another yellow. Tank car coming up pit road. Probably got hit by that black flag. Big drive off the top. Ryan Butcher clears the 40 car again. Gonna be on the outside, not where you want to be, and the yellow flag is out. The boy time caution right there. I think it's gonna be a 1-lap shootout anyways. We'll take a look at the replay. Hodak in the 37 got turned by Lyle Austin, causing another wreck. That was obviously not for position, but turned him around, causing a yellow. Kinda got redirected or try to save it. A little help from the 77, but couldn't quite do it. So simple spin, nobody else involved. We'll take you back to the restart. Well, the lights should come out next time around, so it's going to be a classic 1-lap shootout here. So unless Anderson decides to just send it into turn 1 for no apparent reason, just to finish on the lead lap. Yeah, Ryan Butcher is very likely that he'll win this race, apart from mechanicals and whatnot. But we will see. He's led everything so far, just gotta lead 2 more at the moment. Pure domination by this 16 team. Doesn't have the fastest lap though. If I were to give out points, he would not get it. Alright. Gonna be more than a very good points day for this team. Definitely gonna take over the points lead away from the 4 car. The 4 is currently running in 17th. Way more than enough points here today. Alright, here we go. Gonna be a guaranteed race to the checker flag at least. Green and white flag being displayed at the same time. There's the white, there's the green, and we're back underway. Oh, here goes the 40, here goes the 88. Ryan Butcher quickly cuts down low. Almost. That would have been these two's chances. Colin Jones gets turned. And the 88 for some reason slow there, but checkered flag and the yellow flag is out. Ryan Butcher wins at Martinsville. And anyone else wrecked there? Well, Jones starting 30th. Oh, not on the lead lap. Right. Alright, we'll take a look at the 4 race results first. Alright, so there you have it. Ryan Butcher, his car pretty much is the same when he started this race, the others not so much. Jonathan Wong was able to retake 2nd there at the end, Sasha Bright 3rd, Eric Monaco 4th, Riley Sampson 5th, Tim Randolph 6th, Josh Harmon 7th, Johnny Cox 8th, Alan Green 9th, and Chuck Flair main 10th. And here's the rest of the race results. So a lot of cars failed to finish in the late lap due to that weirdness of Martinsville, I guess. And we saw Colin Jones wreck. There might have been another crash. But we'll take a look at his first. So, yeah, he just got turned by the 81, who was not a lap car. So Jones still lost a few spots here. One car kind of saved him. Looks like he could go straight for that wall head on. Luckily he didn't. Yeah, you knew that was going to be a bad one if he didn't get hit. Pace car still came out for some reason. There might have been another wreck, and yes, there was. So 23 just runs it really wide. And Hodak had to check up, and then Sarah Taylor and the 42 get together. Adding damage there. So, look, that's why the pace car came out. And I think these guys checked up because that crash 88 was in the grass, and I thought they were going to wreck the 40 right there. But anyways, yep, that is it here today at Martinsville. Yeah, just Martinsville shenanigans and whatnot, or whatever. We'll take you to victory lane now.